Oh gosh, I know. Unfortunately, normally I like to give back the clients their time, but because there's a program at 12:30 every Tuesday, I'm unable to do so. I told Madonna about changing you from the 12:15. I don't know if she spoke to you, but
Yeah, it's a
like
yeah. We
it's like I can still give you back some time.
okay, good, no problem. We'll organize accordingly. All right.
Right. So, oh, I was also reminding them about the question I asked last week,
Which was? Remind me.
the blood and COVID. I'll
Oh, okay, right. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, I could always
you have time
highlight.
to talk about that.
All right, good.
So let's go in at 12 and 11, 10, counting down seconds.
Okay, good.
All right. Hi guys, so back with you on the 981. Let me just tell you, if you just tuned in, well, we are here with Dr. Jason Batson from Batson Associates, and it's a very interactive discussion about your health. I know we are a bit late, so I want to hand over right now to Dr. Batson and say a very special good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Batson.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to the listeners on your end there. Yours truly, Dr. Jason Batson from Batson and Associates. And last program, we had a very interesting discussion. We highlighted to individuals who may have heard us the first time, who we are, what we stand for. Of course, Batson and Associates is an organization of trained professionals in what is known as natural and integrative medicine. Keep in mind when you're speaking about natural and integrative medicine, people automatically gravitate to a particular word that starts with H. So they automatically think once you're talking natural, then you have to be a herbalist, so you're speaking about herbs. And that's not entirely the case. Let me say, when you look at nutrition and what nutrition really comprises, being a specialist, sorry, in clinical nutrition, which is nutrition for disease. Nutrition is broad based in terms of what comprises nutrition. So, for example, you have vitamins, you have minerals, you have enzymes, you have what is referred to as phytonutrients. Phyto, of course, standing for plants. So plant nutrients. Then you have what is known as nutrient dense foods. Then you have what are known as adaptogens. You have things known as anthocyanins. So when you look at nutrition, nutrition is very broad. I mean, herbs play one part of nutrition, but nutrition encompasses, sorry, so many different things. Good. Keep in mind we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, we are Dr. Batson. So let me say a pleasant good morning to our listeners on Facebook. Miss Josie Smith, good morning to you. Miss Sharon Theodore, a pleasant good morning to you. Miss Kathleen Ishmael, Miss Grace Williams. We also have Nicola Hurd from St. Lucia. No, Antigua rather. So this morning, very quickly, I said I want to touch on what is known as PMS, postmenopausal syndrome. And the reason why I decided I'll just touch on that a bit is because a lot of women are getting experiencing issues associated with postmenopausal situations. So, for example, you may have gone through menopause or premenopause, so you're in the process of going through menopause, or you are in the stage of menopause, or you are post-menopause, which is after menopause. The problem is that we have a lot of women now who are experiencing symptomology associated with insomnia, for example, anxiety, depression, tremors, serious issues as it relates to emotional and mental health challenges. And a lot of times, medical professionals not able to really pick up and realize that this has to do with PMS because women are of the opinion most of the time that if they go through menopause, let's say, for example, at the age of 45, 50, they don't expect at the age of 60 to be experiencing symptomology associated with menopause. But that's not the case. That happens a lot of the times to individuals. So that's something that you need to pay very close attention to. At Batson and Associates, we actually have an integrative cardiovascular as well as an integrative diabetes center. So persons who may have cardiovascular challenges, for example, you may have done an echocardiogram, and in the echocardiogram, they're saying, like, for example, the ejection fraction of your heart may be lower than it's supposed to. They're seeing early issues associated with maybe angina, problems associated with blocked arteries, insufficient blood flow. That's something we deal with naturally at Batson and Associates. And of course, from the aspect of diabetes, Diabetes is basically my area of specialization primarily as it relates to endocrinology. So I deal with a lot of diabetics. So we actually have now a diabetes center, integrative center, which actually helps individuals. So someone who is attending or actually having us deal with that for them, you find that if you're on insulin, your insulin is going to be less, which is always beneficial because we know insulin plays a significant role in doing a lot of issue or damage as it relates to one's eyesight. So if you're a diabetic and you're looking to improve your eyesight naturally, that's something we do because as a diabetic, you tend to have issues as it relates to your circulation being compromised. So you have problems with your eyes, maybe bleeding behind your eyes, detached retina, um, retinosis pigmentosa, macular degeneration, and those particular issues. So that's one of the things that we handle at the Integrative Diabetes Center. We also would help you to lower your blood sugar levels, but not only lower your blood sugar levels, but lower your blood sugar levels to the point where we improve your digestion and of course your various organs as it relates to diabetes, because whether you have type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5, or type 6 diabetes, type 5, sorry, diabetes, 1 to 5, in all instances, you have to look at the aspect associated with your gastrointestinal system. And that's something that we also do at Batson and Associates as well. So very quickly, let me just give you those telephone numbers for the Shogunas office, which is head office. You can get all the other offices, Davis, St. James, Tobago, as well as Shogunas from that one number. And that number, of course, is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And of course, our WhatsApp is 314-9975. That is 314-9975. So I'll go over to my lovely host. And of course, if we have any questions or a question that we could take based on our time, we will, of course, see if we could indulge or engage someone as regards to any questions that they may have regarding health or what we do at Batson and Associates.
Yes, Dr. Batson. So I will go back to last week's question from a
Mhm.
listener. The person asked, what happens to the blood when you take the COVID vaccine?
Right. Oh, okay. So the question that is in the realm of controversy. Um, the thing is, in all honesty, I mean, when you look at the statistical data that is given, I am one of the persons, I'm not in all the hype and the politics. I always tell people that I make sure and dot my I's and cross my T's. What I would say, based on the reports that we have, which are reports where you had adverse reactions to the COVID vaccine, you would have find persons would have experienced cardiovascular problems, respiratory problems. So the thing is, in both of those instances, as it relates to an adverse reaction to the vaccine, those were two of the organ systems that usually would have problems. So cardiovascular problems, so you may start to have problems with circulation. Women, for example, have had there were reports with women who had problems with excessive bleeding, changes associated with their menstrual cycle. We also had individuals associated with problems with respiratory issues where they actually had long COVID after getting the vaccine. What I would say is this, my whole take on COVID-19 and the vaccine is this. It should always remain a personal choice, in my opinion. I don't think employers or anybody should force you to take something that you don't want to take. However, we live in a world where fear isn't always fair sometimes, right? But in the final analysis, is it a personal decision that you have to make for yourself? What I would say is strive for natural immunity, because natural immunity is what's going to help you with any strain of COVID. Because what you have to understand with viruses, or pathogens which viruses fall in. So you have 5 categories of pathogens: bacteria, virus, fungus, protozoa, worms. COVID-19 and the vaccine would have been basically a diluted aspect associated with that. I mean, you have all the other things that people say and that type of thing. But what you have to understand, as I said, look at natural immunity, boosting your immune system naturally. And there are a number of ways you can do that. Increase your water intake, pay close attention to your gastrointestinal system. There are a number of different supplementations associated with boosting your immune system, various type of teas, that type of thing. So that is what you really need to focus on, because in the grand scheme of things, viruses are getting worse and worse. We have viruses now, or bacteria, that actually um the antibiotic resistant. So that is something to pay attention to. So work on yourself, look at your natural immunity. We have things like silver with mineral formula. Your vitamin C is always very important. I tell people at least 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C minimum every day is going to significantly help you in boosting your immune system naturally. So that's the best way I could answer that question for you guys. Again, keep in mind our telephone numbers and location. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That's Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number again is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And our WhatsApp is 314-9975. That is 314-9975. Uh, well, it's 12:30. So what I would say, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I do apologize for my time again this morning. We had planned to do something differently, but last minute we had to do what we needed to do. But of course, you're going to be hearing more from us, and of course, we look forward to helping and assisting you as regards to your health. To my hostess, I can't remember your name. My apologies.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, all right, Tiffany, thank you very much. And of course, to the listeners of, just remind me, it's Isaac 98.1 FM. Yeah, I deal with so many because I definitely was going to say something different. So 98.1 FM, Isaac the Promise, a pleasant good afternoon to you guys. Do be safe. Until next week, we'll speak again. Take care. God bless.
God bless you. Thank you. And of course, I would have loved to give you that extra time. Unfortunately, we have to head into a program, Transforming Treasures with Pastor Darren Mohammed. But let me just remind you guys, we were speaking with Dr. Jason Batson from Batson and Associates, and you're going to be hearing him right here on Isaac 98.1 FM, where we get very interactive with discussions about your health and divine needs, which, where we can work together to preserve it. Numbers again at 222. That's 222-8261, Shagona Said Office, and WhatsApp number 314-9975. So I want to say thank you once again to Dr. Batson. Do have a blessed and wonderful day.
You as well, Tiffany. Take care. God bless. Right. So social media, pleasant good afternoon to you guys. So yeah, we had a little change there. And of course, that's life. Yeah, just accordingly, right? So of course, we are on for Thursday, please God. Thursday, of course, we'll be back to regular scheduled programming. And of course, we'll be making mention. Keep in mind, 103.1 FM is going to be from 11:05 to 11:25. 106 Freedom 106.5 FM is going to be from 115, sorry, to 2. And of course, DJ Mamu Radio TT.com is going to be from 2:15 to 3:15. So that's on Thursday, please God. Okay. Let me just answer a question here. K934 DJ says, "Good day, Dr. Batson. What do you have for hot flashes and all associated symptoms?" There are a number of things that we carry. There's a product we have called uterine formula. It's actually very good for female hormonal imbalance in general. We have women's formula as well. I would also throw in a nerve restorer and optimizer. What I would advise you, ensure that you have been drinking your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. If not, start off with the alkagen water for maybe about 2 to 3 weeks. Up your water intake, and then you can start the process of using those other products. But you're going to get some very good results with that. And of course, we want you to have value for your money. So it's very important that we get the body in a hydrated situation so that the body is able to utilize and detoxify better and that type of thing. Very, very important. Okay. Keep in mind as well. Well, today I'm actually in Davie. I'm late because, as I said, I wasn't supposed to do this program live, but circumstances change. So I will be in Davie today. I should be there by at least by 1:15, somewhere around there, 1:30 for the latest. And Davie, of course, has their open clinic day today. Mr. Ramdan is already down there doing blood analysis and whatnot. And of course, I'm there on Saturday as well. On Wednesday, I'm in Chaguanas. And of course, Tobago is the 8th to the 13th. Okay, so keep yourself updated. St. James is going to be Friday, God's willing. So again, those telephone numbers for the Chaguanas office, and of course to take advantage of the menopause protocol and that type of thing. And Dr. Batson, is the menopause protocol the same for hysterectomy? Good question. It may be a little more because if you have done a hysterectomy or had a hysterectomy done, we would most likely have to deal with scar tissue and adhesions as well. So the protocol may be a bit different for someone who has a hysterectomy, especially if you did a total hysterectomy where both the uterus and the ovaries were removed. Okay. So again, check out our uterine formula. We're actually going to be doing a promotion with uterine formula this month. So we want to bring back that product, highlight it, because a lot of persons used it before, got very good results. People who have problems with fibroids, polycystic ovaries, ovarian cysts, endometriosis, that type of thing. Okay, guys. So again, those telephone numbers and clinic locations. Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. That office is located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. We're also on the corner of Ramsonwood Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Davie. That telephone number for Davie is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. St. James's number is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And Tobago is, of course, the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. We're going in that new office from the 8th, God's willing. That number, that office, of course, is located in the same building, but we're just on the other side. Okay, so Tobago, that number is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. Miss Annie Grant is saying, can nerve restore help with shaking? Yes, it can. Someone who has really bad shaking, what is going to help them? The nerve restore will help. There's a product we have called Optimizer, is very good. The silver with mineral formula, advanced chlorophyll. Because we have to do some work on the central nervous system. Okay. It says, cause I've been suffering since 2011. Nah, you need to come and see us, man. This is Tish WB. Yeah, nah, we dealing with that, man, in our sleep. Very easy to deal with. All our clients who came to us for menopause and all those set of things, hot flashes and can't sleep at night. Easy, 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 easy. So again, those telephone numbers and location, Shogunas, first floor Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. I'll be in Shogunas tomorrow, please God. We have our open clinic day in Davie. We worked yesterday as well as today and on Saturday, please God. So again, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless you guys and do enjoy the rest of your day until Thursday, God's willing. Take care. Bye.